Hello, and welcome to another episode of On the Brink. And what are we on the brink of? The greatest wealth transfer. What is driving that? It's digital assets. And my three favorite are XRP, XLM, and XDC. And you're going to find out why in this episode. Now, the greatest wealth transfer is happening. It's happening in the background. We may or may not see it, but how can I tell? Well, I've been researching this stuff for a lot of years, since around 2009. And my main source of research has been Phoenix from the Patriot Intel Report. You can find him on Buy Me a Coffee. I'm going to leave a link down below so you can find him as well. However, I can't give him all the credit because we all know that for the most part, it's his wife, Lakehouse. She does so much research, and you can find her website. Again, I'm going to have it down below, but it is Going Global East Meets West. She has a ton of information, and Phoenix is a really good splainer. He splains really well. So if you get a chance, listen to him, and he's got good information, and he even has a tip of the day every day. So there's something new for you to learn, and a lot of times I'm out doing something and I'm like, what would Phoenix do? So it helps out in a lot of aspects. And again, they are more geopolitical. Then on top of that, they do financing a little bit, but also I also go to all the other websites that I told you about. Alan from Staple Crew, uh, Dave from Digital Perspective, and there's quite a few. So just go through the information and you will learn a ton. Um, I'm just reading over my notes here. I got to keep on track. So, one of the things too that I came across is Digital G on X. You can go find him. And right now I'm gonna just read you something that I just found from him recently on X. I just gotta find it. Give me 1 second. And of course, I went to the wrong one, right? So there it is. Okay. So who is Digital G? Well, this is on his X post. He says here, as a former regulated fund manager based in the city of London. So he's in a big city. He's a regulated fund manager. So he's not just some average Joe that off the street or whatever. He knows a little bit about financing. He goes on to say, I will concede that investing in XRP, XLM, and XDC is currently the greatest opportunity for gaining generational wealth than any other investment opportunities I've ever encountered in my entire lengthy career. So this is someone who's been in the industry for quite some time, and he's looking at the benefits of it. So I'm just a regular guy. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't offer financial advice, but I am doing all this research, and you can do it too. All you need to do is go into the Google and type in some of these things. Type in Digital G. Maybe go to X and find out because that's where he's at, but maybe you'll find it there. And you can look it up, get the information, and once you obtain that information, nobody can take it from you. Um, and there's a lot of other people like him out there, and they're all starting to come out of the woodwork about XRP. Because why? XRP has been around since 2013, I believe. And for the most part, it's been kind of flatline. Well, it was flatline up to about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And then it did a 5X. Excuse me. It just started to take off. And now people are starting to take note. So there's other people like Rosie Rios. Who is Rosie Rios? Well, she used to work for the Treasury. She's made a lot of money. It's her signature on the $100 US bill. And so yeah, so technically she's made a lot of money. And do you think she would quit that job to go to a rinky-dink startup such as Ripple, who is utilizing XRP? I don't think she's just gonna jump ship and to a new up and coming company that she has no idea if they're gonna make it or not. So, she says the train has left the station. This is happening, whether we believe it or not. It's going on in the background, and you need to start looking into more and more of this stuff so that you understand what you have your hands on. Um, I know a lot of people think, well, how can I buy this XRP, XLM, XDC? And there's a lot of other coins out there as well. I also hold a lot of the other ones, mostly the ISO 20022 tokens. Those to me are the best because the banks need to be ISO 20022 compliant by, I believe I've heard March 10th, but now I'm hearing also maybe November of next year. So maybe you got a little bit more time that you can start accumulating some of these tokens. Now, I do need to advise you, be careful. There are scammers out there. Believe it or not, they make commercials with people from XRP or Ripples, and it'd be like the president or the CEO, and they with through AI, they have them saying stuff like, "Oh, just click on this barcode and we'll send you XRP." No, it doesn't happen. You need to be aware that there are scams out there. Okay, so do that and be careful. Also, too, another thing I'm going to cover is actually how to physically buy the three tokens. Well, any tokens really. I'm going to show you in my next video about how to physically buy digital assets. And I can also hear other people saying, well, we don't have the money. I went over that quite extensively in my last video, how you can acquire money in order to buy these digital tokens. But right now it's Christmas. Christmas is coming up. People are saying, well, I got to buy this, I got to buy that. Do you really need to buy that? Or can you, if it's your significant other, can you sit down and say, hey, listen, we only go through this greatest wealth transfer thing one time in our life. We're lucky enough to be aware that it's going on. We're lucky enough to know that it's digital assets that's going to get us through it and profit from it. So maybe we should just put off buying each other gifts and let's buy some different cold wallets and then buy some of these digital assets to put on these cold wallets. So those are some things to think about. And I know not a lot of you are investors like myself. I'm not an investor. I'm not buying, trading, selling, none of that. Remember, there's two rules. Buy and hodl. What is hodl? HODL. Hold on for dear life. And we're going to go through quite a ride here because XRP, XLM, and XDC are going to take off like crazy. Even Bitcoin and Ethereum, a lot of these digital assets are going to take off, especially when the new administration comes in. So we only have till maybe January 20 and when things really start to skyrocket. So keep that in consideration as well. Now, I think I've covered just about everything. And oh yes, do me a favor. Whatever YouTube you go to, whatever channel that you log into or check out, make sure you click like and subscribe. Not just on mine. I hope you click like and subscribe on mine, but also make sure no matter which one you do, it just takes a second. You just click like And maybe you've already subscribed, but keep clicking that like. It only takes a half a second. It's very easy to do. So try and do that with whatever YouTube channel you're watching. I think that's about it. So remember, buy and hodl is your new motto. Okay? I'm out of here. Have a good night.